Hello, students. Today, we have to continue with the first chapter of class 11 chemistry, some basic concepts of chemistry. In that, we'll go for studying today mole concepts and molar masses and percentage composition. These two topics we'll cover in this audio and video. If you are the new person seeing this channel, please subscribe the channel and encourage this channel and support this channel. If you find this video is helpful, please press the like button and share it with your friends. Now let us continue mole concepts and molar mass. See, we know in the previous classes we studied what is how the molecules are atoms in the size. We know that extremely very small size atoms and molecules are very extremely small size, and if you denote those things in the number, it's very difficult. So even it is very large numbers. To handle such large numbers, a very convenient unit magnitude is required. You see, if you have a 12 items, then you can call it as 1 dozen. If you have 20 materials, you can call it as 1 score. And if you have 144 items, you will call it as 1 grams. Same way, we have to write the atoms or molecules in the same way. So far, to write those things, so in the SI system, the mole concept is introduced. So one mole is symbolized MOL. So mole is the 17th base quantity of the amount of a substance. So now we should know what is mole. What is 1 mole? See, 1 mole is the amount of a substance that contains as many particles or entities as there are atoms in exactly 12 gram of the carbon 12 isotope. I will repeat once again. 1 mole is the amount of a substance that contains as many particles or entities as there are atoms in exactly the 12 gram of the 12 isotope carbon. The mole of a substance always contains the same number of entities. To determine this number precisely, the mass of the carbon is 12 atom was determined by a mass spectrophotometer and found to be equal to 1.992648 into 10 upon minus 23 gram. So 1.992648 into 10 upon minus 23 gram is the mass of the carbon 12 atom. Knowing that 1 mole of carbon weighs 12 gram, the number of atoms in it is equal to, we have to calculate the number of atoms in the carbon 12. So we know that 12 gram per mole is the isotope carbon 12. So that divides by 1.992648 into 10 upon minus 23 gram, that is per 12 carbon isotopes. So we'll get the answer 6.0221367 into 10 upon 23 atoms per mole of carbon 12 isotope carbon will get 6.0221367 into 10 upon 23 atoms. See, this number of entities in 1 mole is very important, and it is given a separate name and symbol. So it is known as Avogadro constant or Avogadro number. So Avogadro constant or Avogadro number, we can denote it as NA. So Na is the honor of the Amido Avogadro, to the scientist named Amido Avogadro, to making the honor. So it is denoted Avogadro number is Na. So to appreciate the large of this number, let us write the same thing, 6.0221367 upon 10 raised to 23 atoms per mole. So without any using power of 10. So it will becomes, you can see here in the video. So without power of 10, 6.0 6022167000000000. See, this much big number is very difficult to keep in our mind. So to make the convenience, so we can return we can write it as 6.0221367 into 10 power of 23 atoms per mole. Hence, so the entity, so many entities or atoms or molecules or any other particle constitute 1 mole of the particular substance. So therefore say that 1 mole of hydrogen atom is equal to 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 atoms. So 1 mole of water molecule will becomes 6.022 to 10 upon 23 water molecules. Same way, 1 mole of sodium chloride is equal to 6.022 into 10 upon 23 with formula units of sodium chloride. Having defined the mole, it is easier to know the mass of the mole of a substance or the constituent entities. The mass of 1 mole of a substance in a gram is called its molar mass. What is molar mass? The mass of 1 mole of a substance in grams is called molar mass. The molar mass in grams is numerically equal to atomic or molecules or formula mass in U. See, molar mass of water is 18.02 gram per moles, and molar mass of sodium chloride is 58.5 gram per mole. Sorry. So now we should know about the percentage composition. So far we were dealing with number of entities present in the given sample, but measure many times information regarding the percentage of the particular element present in a compound is required. Okay, suppose if you got a known or unknown sample or known or new compound, so we should know the thing, what is the formula of the compound is given, and what is its constituents, and what are the ratio present in the compound. Even for known compound also same information must be required. Okay, so now shall we discuss another discuss the how to understand the taking the example of water. So since water contains hydrogen and oxygen, the percentage composition of both these elements can be calculated as follows. So first we'll determine mass percentage of the element. So mass percentage of the element is equal to mass of that element in the compound divided by molar mass of the compound. Here molar mass of the water is 18.02 gram, and when we are going to convert it to mass percentage of the hydrogen, it will becomes 2 into 1.008 divided by 18.02 into 100. We will get 11.18 is the mass percentage of the hydrogen present in the water. Same way we can calculate mass percentage of the oxygen. So oxygen having 16 atomic mass or molecular mass. So divide by 18.02. 18.02 is the molar mass of the water. So 16 gram divided by 18.02 gram into 100 is equal to 88.79 percentage of the oxygen present in the water. Let us take one more example. What is the percentage of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen in ethanol? In ethanol, so molecular formula of ethanol is C2H5OH. See, molar mass of ethanol in is carbon having 2, so 12.01 is the molar mass of the carbon. So it will becomes 2 into 12.01 is becomes 24.02 gram plus 6.1.008. So 6 number of hydrogen atoms are available in the ethanol. Then so we have to multiply with 6 into 1.008. 1.008 is the molar mass of the hydrogen plus, so 16 is the oxygen molar mass. So finally we'll get 46.068 gram. Okay, so now we should understand what is the percentage of the carbon. Now we have to calculate the mass percentage of the carbon. How? So mass percent of the carbon we have to find out. First we know that is So molar mass of the carbon is 24.02 gram. So divided by total molar mass of the ethanol is 46.08. It convert to percentage by multiplying with 100. So you will get 52.14 percentage. Same you can calculate mass percentage of the hydrogen. Here mass percentage of the molar mass of the hydrogen is 6.048 gram divided by mass percentage of the molar mass of the ethanol is 46.08 gram. So multiply with 100 will get 13.13 percentage the molar percentage of mass percentage of the hydrogen. Same way we should calculate mass percent of the oxygen. See, molar mass of the oxygen is 16 gram divided by molar mass of the ethanol is 46.068. Multiplying with 100 to convert to percentage, we will get the answer 34.73 percentage. See, after understanding these calculations, the percentage of mass we know now. We should know. Now we have to determine how what is the from this information we should find out the empirical formula and molecular formula. See, empirical formula represents the simplest whole number ratio of the various atoms present in the compound. Empirical formula what it represents the whole number ratio of the various atoms present in the compound. But molecular formula shows the exact number of the different types of atoms present in the molecule of a compound. Molecular formula what it will show the exact number of the different types of the atoms present in a molecule of a compound. See, if the mass percentage of the various elements present in a compound is shown, its empirical formula can be determined molecular formula from this empirical formula. To obtain if the molar mass is known, the following one example will take for to find out the empirical and molecular formulas. See, one compound it is given, so which is having a 4.07% hydrogen, 24.27% carbon and 71.65% chlorine. These are the given parameters of the compound constituent present in the percentage form. So its molar mass is 98.96 gram. Now what is the question? Here we are by using all these parameters we should calculate the empirical formula and molecular formula. So to calculate the empirical and molecular formula, we have to go by step. So here we will find out this answer empirical formula and molecular formula. So we will go with 4 different steps. So first in the first step, first you have to convert the mass percentage to grams. So here they are given 4.07% the hydrogen, 24.27% the carbon and 71.65% the chlorine. This much percentage they are given of the compound. So the total by adding this all together 4.07 plus 24.27 71.65 it equals to 100%. See, if this is the 100% material a compound, so means its total initial starting metal added is 100 gram. So 100% means 100 gram of the metal is there. So to the 100 gram material we should convert to percentage to grams. See, 100 gram 100% of the material compound having 100 gram of the material of individual. So now individual suppose 4.07% of the hydrogen means 4.07 if when it is 100%, 4.07% of hydrogen becomes 4.07 gram of hydrogen. Same for 24.27 of carbon, percentage of carbon, so it will becomes 24.27 gram of the carbon in grams. 71.65% of chlorine will becomes 71.65 gram of the chlorine. So now in this step we know that is how to convert the percentage to grams. Now in the second step we have to find out the what is the gram we found out from the first step, that will going to convert to number of moles of the each element how many number of moles are there. So how to find out this one? So divide the mass obtained by the respective atomic masses. So now we have to divide the mass. So whatever the respective atomic masses of the various elements, we know that this gives the number of the moles of constituent elements in the compound. See, moles of hydrogen is equal to, see, 4.07 gram is the percentage, gram, 4.07 gram of hydrogen contains in this compound. So its molecular mass is of hydrogen is 1.008 gram. So to convert this moles of, to convert to moles of hydrogen, so 4.07 gram divided by 1.008 gram, so you'll get the answer 4.04 moles of the hydrogen. Same way, moles of the carbon we have to calculate. 24.27 gram, 24.27 gram, 24.27 percentage is there given, no, that we are converted to here 24.27 gram. So 20, then mass of molar atomic mass or molecular mass of the carbon is 12.01 gram. So 24.27 gram divided by 12.01 gram is equal to 2.021 moles of the carbon. So now we have to find out moles of the chlorine. See, 71.65 percentage they are given. 71.65 is nothing but in 100% it will become 71.65 gram. So atomic mass or molecular mass of the chlorine is 35.453. So 71.65 gram divided by 35.453 will get answer 2.02 is the moles of the chlorine. So next in the step 3 we should find out the mole values obtained from the above smallest number among the moles of the various atoms. So here, see, for molar mass of moles of the hydrogen is 4.01, sorry, moles of the carbon is 2.021 and moles of chlorine is 2.02. In this three, so very smallest mole value of the is 2.021 gram, 2.021 moles. So this we have to divide by a given ratio of 2. So this you have to, from the 2.021 you have to divide the remaining 3 moles of the hydrogen. 4.0104 gram divided by 2.021 is equal to, will get 2. Then moles of the carbon is equal, moles of the carbon 2.021 divided by 2.021 will get 1, and moles of chlorine 2.021 divided by 2.021 will get 1, only 1, sorry. So now the ratio we can write as 2:1:1, for 2 is the hydrogen and 1 is the carbon and another one is the chlorine. So this is where to mole values we will find out by this step. So in this case ratio are not whole numbers. Whatever the ratio we got, 2:1:1 are not the whole numbers. Then they may be converted into whole number by multiplying the suitable coefficient. See, this whole number, we have to find out the whole number, we have to multiply with the suitable coefficient. In the step 4, we should find out the empirical formula by mentioning the number of, after writing the synthesis of the respective elements. See, CH2Cl, how we will got? See, hydrogen having 2, carbon is 1, Cl, chlorine is 1. So hydrogen is 2, carbon is 1, Cl, then Cl is 1. So then this formula is, empirical formula will becomes CH2Cl. Empirical formula of the compound is CH2Cl. So this empirical formula we should convert to molecular formula. So in this we have to, first we have to determine the empirical formula mass by adding the atomic mass of the various atoms present in the empirical formula. For CH2Cl, empirical formula mass is 12.01. 12.01 is carbon, okay, molecular mass, plus hydrogen having 2 into 1.008 plus oxygen, sorry, chlorine is 35.453. We will get the answer 49.48 gram of empirical formula mass. So we have to divide this molar mass by empirical formula mass. Molar mass is 98.96 gram. It is given in the problem or in the question. So empirical formula mass is 49.48. So we will get the 98.96 divided by 49.48 is 2. So is nothing but we can denote it is the molar mass by the empirical formula mass, we'll get the empirical formula mass is divided by 2 answer we got. So then we have to find out the molecular formula. We have to multiply the with 2 by empirical formula. 2 is the n. So empirical formula is equal to CH2Cl. So n is equal to 2. CH2Cl CH2Cl into 2 is equal to C2H4Cl2. Okay, C2H4Cl2 is the molecular mass. This is how we have to find out the molecular formula and empirical formula. I hope this topic you understood about this topic, and if you like this video, please press the like button, and if you are not subscribed this channel, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe the channel and support to me. So by the support of the viewers, so I can make more videos to easy to learn the chemistry of class 11. Thank you for watching. Thank you for viewing the listen the video and audio. Thanks again.